Good evening, everyone. Tuesday, April 2nd, giving my hard share trade review today. Pre market, very red day. Wasn't sure what to expect on a very red day when you're trading hard shares, but I did my setup execution appropriately, looked to see which companies would be best to do a hard share trade today, and Foot Locker was the winner. I went in, got an indicator at 9:37. So I got a signal at 9:37 to buy hard shares, and it took a little bit for it to fill. So it wound up taking like a few. It was partially filled and partially filled and partially filled. So by the time it really connected on the platform that I use Fidelity as the platform, and I got in at this horizontal line. I got in at $26.99. And I tried to get out on the 938 candle, and my platform wasn't taking my order. I guess because it wasn't like clicking or filling correct appropriately, or it wasn't catching that the fill had been completed. So I tried to get out at 9:39 and it wouldn't take. It just didn't take fast enough. And I wound up setting my limit, but I couldn't get out. And I just wasn't fast enough to get out. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait and see what happens. And what happened was it was a red day and it just dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped and kept dropping. And we're going to move to where it is now. And at the close, it closed, oh gosh, I'm like a dollar below where I got in, and still dropping. Like right now, it's at $25.92. So I was surprised by that, and I was a little bummed. I felt like I failed. I felt the same way that I feel with options, where if I didn't cut my loss fast enough, then I failed at something, or I have a loss. Like I feel like I have a loss right now. And it's hard shares, and this is my first experience with this. So I have to figure out what this means. I'm not sure what it means, but I'm going to have to figure it out. And at this point, there is nothing to do except wait. So it's a sitting game. And I'm learning that it's sitting. Hard shares is sitting. Hopefully, I won't have this problem tomorrow when I do my hard share trade, but I will have to be mindful of that I need to be pretty quick and make sure that I take my profits as soon as I see them, which I was trying to do in that scenario. I wasn't trying to stay in. So when we go back to that candle, the 937 candle, I was trying to get out on the next candle or even this candle. Something just wasn't working out very well with my platform that I was on. So I could have got out, definitely could have got out, but I also need to figure out like how much of a limit am I going to set to get out? Like I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn that. Is it 1 cent? Is it 5 cents? Is it 30 cents? Is it, 50 cents? Like I'm also learning. So I have to understand that as well. But I did execute appropriately and I got in appropriately. So I had the perfect setup. I had good execution. I'll have to sit and wait. It's a good company. It is volatile. There is volatile activity that occurs in Foot Locker, so I'll have to see what happens. I'm hoping that because it was a very red day, maybe that had something to do with it and it'll work its way back up. But we will find out, and I will see everyone tomorrow.